Welcome back to Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I am your host, Mr. Ben. Last time we left off, we made it through to Smithy's factory. We've gone through, we defeated Clover and Domino, taken out the chief, the manager, the directory, and even the gun yoke. There are no further obstacles in our path at this point. We have but one enemy remaining. Let's take the fight to Smithy himself. Stepping on this particular switch brings a crane to us. By jumping over, it will take us over this particular pipe. Hey! There's the last star piece! Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then! How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy! Stop making those things and hand over the star piece, now! So you're Mario! Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle! My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing a little fond of this place. Please, don't make us go through any more. Just give us the star, now! Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why then I can easily conquer this world. Then we can get rid of all the wishes and create a world filled with weapons! Over here now! I'll crush you all! Smithy starts off the battle using Sledge, a physical power move. That actually does quite a significant amount of damage. Once again, we are starting off with Gino, boosting everybody's power up. I love this boss fight. Or rather, I should say I love the music. Smithy is the strongest foe we've faced up to this point, at least in regards to the actual main campaign. There is one thing that we also have yet to choose, or one thing I've yet to cover. We also have the ability to attack the Smelter. Smelter will provide Smithy with some additional ammunition to use against us. Every so often, Smelter will actually drop out some liquid, and they'll create these little shy away kind of things, or rather, forget exactly what they're called. I'll show it here on screen here in a minute. They're called Shipers. Okay. The Shipers have the ability to cast Sword Rain, I believe another kind of rain as well. We're going to go ahead and we're going to have Toadstool on healing duty here as per usual. Take out the Smelter, then it won't be able to create any more Shipers. You know what? I think we should be able to use the Star Egg here. Significant slowdown on that one. Don't know if I'm getting the full power on that one. Give everybody an HP boost here. I think Shivers are only capable of casting Sword Rain. Don't know if the Geno Flash will actually deal any more damage here, but we'll find out. Well, at least we've taken out Smelter, so we'll just focus everything on Smithy here. Heal everybody up again. He missed! Well, he got Mario, but still. Largely missed. Go ahead. Star Candy him up. Or Star Egg him up, I should say. No! Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. That's the unused drill bit enemy. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak. So, stop shaking the floor! How utterly annoying. What the? How in the heck? And we fall several stories and land up in hell. No! Oh, burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. This time, I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge. No! Come on, you beauty ants! I don't think we are still on the boost, but we'll find out. Smithy's second form has two targets, his head and his body. And of course we miss. We are never able to fight his main head, but he has the ability to shift between certain heads. Figure out if we still have the boost here or not, by using Star Egg. Yep, we're still boosted up. Go ahead and at least take out using the rock candy here. The tank head is the most offensive of the heads. It has the most attack power of any of them. But I believe it also has the worst defense. The body, I believe, has 8,008. Yeah. Oh, can't move. The body is much like how XOR is. If you take out the body, it will be out for a couple of rounds. but I believe he'll be able to recover after a while. Let's go ahead and let's utilize Royal Syrup. The Magician Head, or Sorcerer Head, has the weakest attack power, but the most magical power of anything. If the tank head does not have the worst defenses, then it would definitely be this one. Also, I'm pretty sure that the body may not have 8,000 hit points. I don't really know. I know that one of the heads, at least, I'm pretty sure all of them have about 8,000 or so. Yeah, you really want to focus on physical attacks against the Sorcerer Head here. Arrow Rain! I'm burning with power! And that's your cue noted that the body's back up and running. Magician Head is capable of casting both Arrow Rain, Sword Rain, but also another attack called Spear Rain as well. Heal everyone up. It also has the ability to cast Boulder and Darkstar, as we've seen earlier. The Treasured Head has the ability to cast certain status effects on our party. I forget exactly. Oh. Blue does mute, but I forget exactly what colors there are. Now that I think about it, I think the tank head has the worst magic defense out of all of the forms. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's significantly more than the physical move. No. Let's just Star Egg him. target exactly? Does he resist fire? We'll find out. No, it does pretty well. Pretty well. I don't like that slowdown every time you cast that magic. Ouch. Body's frozen. I just realized with the body frozen, I just wasted a bunch of 8 FP for the... Whoa! My body and head are burning! It's not possible! I don't believe it! I'm finished. Done for! Oh no! Well, I'm legitimately surprised. There was one form of Smithy's second head that we didn't see. It was actually an armored head that had very high defenses, inability to attack, but the ability to cast Shredder. I guess Smithy's all heads have a combined form of 8,000 HP. Either way, he's dead, so come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. With Smithy's defeat, we now have the 7th and final star piece. The yellow star is now ours. And with that, the collection is complete. Thank you, everyone. Star Road is back to normal, and Gina returns back to being a doll. Now with the Star Road back to normal and fully repaired, we can now move on with the rest of the game. And by the rest of the game, I mean the end. As we watch Exor the Sword dissolve away into nothing. A new day has come for the Mushroom World. And as we move on and watch the end, we get a glimpse of everyone up to this point. Starting with Mallow, returned to Nimbus Land at the Royal Prince at last. We next join in on Bowser and his troops, preparing his keep. And apparently one of his Shy Guys has stolen his ride. We also look in over Jonathan Jones as he looks over the sea. Interesting that they chose the orange one for that one, since we got the blue one from him, not the orange one. But either way, we then go to the Yoster's Isle, where Yoshi and his friends want to race, and Kroggle develops a budding friendship with Boshi as the two of them walk off. And now we have Tvdosky going in for his particular concert there. Frogfucius raising up from the floor. Now you may be wondering whatever happened to Valentina after she flew off from Nimbus Land. Well, she landed at Booster Tower, and the two of them are getting married. And finally, I think I'm having another bit of a slowdown because this was where the music was supposed to cut out. Oops! But that was Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Let's kick back, relax, and watch the credits roll. And we got Luigi in a bit of a cameo here, actually going off and leading the parade. So, while we're watching the credits roll, I want to go ahead and express some thoughts on the project here. I'm actually very happy to finally complete a Let's Play in its entirety. At least the last that I've had since my ROM hack ones that I've done. I'm actually very happy that I'm finally getting to have the chance to have uploaded this. This is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite RPGs. This, in fact, was actually my first RPG that I've ever played. I think I may have mentioned this in an earlier part, but if I haven't, I just wanted to go ahead and mention that right now. This was the game that got me into RPGs to begin with. This was what led me to going into picking up Pokemon, picking up Chrono Trigger, going into Final Fantasy. My love of RPG starts right from this game. And even now, after 20 years, I still feel that this is probably one of the best RPGs on the system, and one of the best RPGs of pretty much ever. It's not exactly epic of like Final Fantasy levels, and you know, I think Chrono Trigger probably has one of the best storylines, but I still love this game. I still love it. It still holds a place in my heart, and it was fun to come back and replay this again. Sure, it has its flaws. It's not perfect. No game is. But I couldn't help but just replay it once again. So I enjoyed having this particular game. I enjoyed playing through this once again. I enjoyed doing this. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. And, well, if you didn't, well, I apologize on that. Booster jacking Bowser's Ride. I love that. I love just the antics on this particular parade here. And yet, for some reason, you're gonna love who comes up next. We get the Smithy game! With Smithy himself in the parade! What is he doing here? I don't know. The rebuilt blade. His cronies just kind of... I don't get it, but I guess it's just for funny, just for silly sake. I have no idea. And as night falls on the Mushroom World, Geno's star form comes and rains the lights down on everything, causing the parade to go further into the night. And the Toadstool's hats actually kind of start glowing, kind of like nightcap mushrooms. Nice little nod on that one. So yeah, I'm thinking already towards thoughts of my next project. No idea what I want to do next. I'm kind of wanting to go into another RPG, but at the same time, the thing about RPGs is that they're very long multi-parts, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to just keep going with RPGs or if I want to do something else. I've got so many things on my list that I want to do and want to cover, but I have like no idea what to take on next. But as per always, oh, and by the way, that's Gaz, I think, who's finally managed to get Yoshi. Oh, nice. And bringing up the rear is Mario and Peach themselves. I love that fanfare. Geno's form comes by once again to say his last farewells, as Mario and Peach say farewell to us as they finally are going off on their own. Now we get ourselves treated to a fireworks show. As I mentioned before, if you've bought any fireworks in Moleville, if you bought no fireworks or if you only bought one, you're only going to get a very special firework, a single mushroom. If you bought 2 or 3 of them, you will get a fire flower. But if you got 4, 5 or more, you get a Starman. What are we getting today? Well, I'm a cheap-ass bastard. We only get the basic mushroom. It doesn't matter how many you get. That's all it is. It's just really nothing. But that was the game. And we end out on a vision right there of the Star Road as Geno forms. The words, Levin! And cue the music. I said cue the music. There we go. Yeah, so we have a bit of a remix of Mario's theme going on here. But as I was mentioning before I cut myself off, I am, as always, taking suggestions. So if there are any particular suggestions of games that you want me to play, leave them down in the comments below. Send me an email at requestmrben@yahoo.com or give me a shout out on Discord, MrBen at 7040. So, Once again, I want to thank you all for joining me on this journey of Super Mario RPG. It has been a pleasure and an honor. I want to give a special thanks to people in our comments, especially to Rydell Fox, who's pointed out some things to me. Is it Rydell or Riddell? I don't want to wind up mispronouncing anything, but I do apologize for that if I have. Definitely want to give some thanks to good friends Ben Hur and Radio Dog, who have given me some pointers on both, not just in the comments, but on Discord as well. I hope that who've watched this particular series, who have never seen this all the way through the end before, have enjoyed this. And if it's inspired you to go out and maybe play this yourself, then I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So, once again, and for the very last time, this is Mr. Ben signing off, at least for this particular episode. Next time, when we pick up, I'm going to be starting a brand new Let's Play. What that is, I'm not sure. But I guess that is for another time to see. Until then, take care. Thank you once again. This song doesn't end, by the way. If for whatever reason, if you're on this particular screen, you can't actually hit any buttons. This song will just keep playing forever until you hit reset. So, yeah. Take care, everyone.